Another devotion today about things that can convict us. And this one is about how the devil polarizes. I've been talking about polarization and about the enemy a lot lately and over the years, and I just, in looking at Ecclesiastes, came across these three verses, Ecclesiastes 7 verses 16 through 18. And it says this, it says, "Do not be excessively righteous, and do not be overly wise. Why should you ruin yourself? Do not be excessively wicked, and do not be a fool. Why should you die before your time? It is good that you grasp one thing, and also not let go of the other. For the one who fears God comes forth with both of them." Boy, the ecclesiastical wisdom sometimes is difficult to understand. And so I'd like to quote C.S. Lewis from Mere Christianity, because this really helped me understand how the devil polarizes. Listen to what C.S. Lewis says from Mere Christianity. He says, "On the other hand, when you are tempted not to bother about someone else's troubles because they are no business of yours, remember that though he is different from you, he is part of the same organism as you. If you forget that he belongs to the same organism as yourself, you will become an individualist. If you forget that he is a different organ from you, if you want to suppress differences and make people all alike, you'll become a totalitarian. But a Christian must not be either a totalitarian or an individualist. I feel a strong desire to tell you," C.S. Lewis says, "and I expect you to feel a strong desire to tell me which of these two errors is the worst. That is, the devil getting at us. He always sends errors into the world in pairs of opposites. And he always encourages us to spend a lot of time thinking which is the worst, individualism or totalitarianism. You see why, of course. He relies on your extra dislike of the one error to draw you gradually into the opposite one. But do not let us be fooled. We have to keep our eyes on the goal and go straight through between both errors. We have no other concern than that with either of them." Isn't that wise? From C.S. Lewis, we have no other concern than that with either of them. Food for thought about how the devil polarizes. We can be all about the individual or all about making everybody the same, and both are in error. And so exercise your spiritual freedom today and think clearly about how the devil would use one thing to draw you to another, and in essence, he just mocks all of us by pulling us apart and causing us to be polarized. It's easier to attack us when he has us divided into two camps.